Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Amanda,
Andy,
what are we doing today?
we're doing not the TV guide.
Beth, what is Not the TV Guide?
Not the TV guide is a podcast where we talk about all of the TV we've been watching. What's on the telly?
Yeah, and Grant, are you promising not to swear tonight?
I fucking hope so.
Explicit straight away.
No, brilliant. Cheers, Grant. Okay, folks. Yeah, seriously. TV and films podcast, and we've got a few films to go on to tonight as well. So, but before we start off tonight, we do have a few little bits and pieces going around that I thought it's always good this, and I forgot, I've not asked Beth this anyway before we start, because people know Beth is our Star Trek journalist, and I have to ask her every month, what Star Trek are you watching at the moment, Beth?
So I'm currently still on Strange New Worlds. So the third series of Strange New Worlds has just finished. But I've just gone back and watched the first two series because I hadn't actually seen them. I decided to just go straight into watching the third series because it was airing, but I've now gone back and watched the others. And then there's actually quite a lot coming up in the world of Star Trek. There's a lot going on. So there's a new there's the next series of Strange New Worlds is coming out, I think, early next year. So it's quite a quick turnaround. And then there's also Starfleet Academy is coming out next year. So that should be quite interesting because they're going back and basically they're doing a series dedicated to looking at characters while they're training at the academy. So they're not actually fully fledged officers of Starfleet yet. So it's kind of a bit more like a sort of university, more teen drama, I imagine. Not that it will be a teen drama because it's Star Trek is not really like that, but it'll be more towards the kind of teen drama, relationships, all of that, I would imagine. Although it does look quite dark still from the trailer. I've watched the trailer, it looks quite good. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
Brilliant, keeps you informed. Okay, over to Grant now, because I know Grant loves a good snigger and a laugh about Doctor Who. What news did you break with us yesterday? What news did you break with us yesterday on the Not
most
TV group?
horrible news in the world. It's coming back. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. They're like, well, we've got the inevitable news that it's being dropped by Disney Plus finally. So Disney have went, no, this is too shit even for us. We can't sell it. People don't watch this crap. It's done. So yeah, but they announced that it's going to be on the BBC a Christmas special. So I'm assuming it'll be some kind of reboot again, and then they'll probably try and pitch it to some streamers, to do it. But yeah, we don't know if Billy Piper's back. I've not said anything, but yeah, it's coming to BBC One next Christmas, and Russell T Davies is writing it again. So yeah, so I'm sure he'll have another great idea. Obviously, I know.
Well, there is talk going round, and I'm going to ask Beth this one. Like, I've seen a couple of clips knocking around over the past week with David Tennant and Billy Piper at some big fan conference where they're going on about a film coming out with those two in 2027. Whether that's going to be the Christmas special, 26, who knows?
Yeah.
Beth, what do you think?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I don't know whether it is just a coincidence and whether the Christmas special is going to be something different, because obviously that's only really been decided recently, I would assume. So maybe it is just a coincidence and the Billy Piper and David Tennant thing is something separate. But equally, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're referring to. Whatever happens, whether it's in this Christmas special or not, I don't think they're going to be able to resist bringing David Tennant back at some point soon to reunite him with Billy Piper. I think they're going to think it's too good an opportunity to miss, and I think especially because it's Russell T Davies that is writing this Christmas episode, and we've currently got Billy Piper as potentially, we don't know yet, the Doctor.
Mhm.
I would have thought potentially like they won't be able to resist the opportunity to reunite them and have a bit of a Rose and the 10th Doctor moment, even though
Yeah,
it's not Rose, who the hell knows. I feel
yeah,
like I'm to be honest, I'm gonna be interested to see what they do with it.
yeah.
I'm willing to go in with an open mind because,
Mhm.
you know, at the end of the day, like it can't really get any worse. So, it's like
Do you actually
True.
think it'll
I
be
think
good though? Or hand and heart?
I'm willing to I'm willing to see what they come up with. I'm not hopeful. I can't imagine it's going to be great, but you never
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
We'll see what they
Yeah.
decide to do with it, and maybe they'll manage to turn things around. I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess, I don't want to not be happy that it's coming back because
Yeah.
it is such a staple. I think it would
Yeah.
be a shame if it kind of fizzled out, or
Yeah.
if it ended on the note that we're currently on. I think it would be a
Yeah.
shame. So
Yeah.
at least this is an opportunity to have it kind of end on a better note, even if it doesn't really go anywhere from here. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good point. Good point to that one. Amanda, is there anything you want to add about Doctor Who?
No, I'm not fussed either way. I'll watch it because it's there, but if it wasn't there, I wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. I think it's got to the stage where I think it needs something. It's almost like it
Yeah.
needs major heart surgery, basically. And
Mm.
we'll find out what they do, whether they can do that with the Christmas one. So I'm
Mhm.
cool. Oh, by the way, Beth, did you see that big article going around about the spin-off? Because it was predicted it's going to be out originally in March next year. But I've seen a
Mm.
big quote flying around that says out in 2025.
Yeah, well,
Really?
they
Yeah,
seem to be saying that
yeah,
it might actually come out. It might actually come out later this year. So
Yeah.
maybe they're, I don't know. We'll have to
Want to
see. But
get rid of it?
yeah.
maybe
I
they're trying to
thought
like bring
Yeah.
it
It's going to
forward.
be
Yeah,
crap,
maybe
isn't
they're trying.
it?
that. Right, what's the saying here now? Grant swearing 2, Beth 0, Amanda 0. I think Andy 1, isn't it? So, but true. No, true. We'll find out. I
Yeah.
don't know.
To
I
be
don't know.
fair, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the spin-off because
Yeah.
I don't really mind what they do with that because I think you
Mhm.
can kind of do whatever you want with
Yeah.
a spin-off. It's not really got as much riding
Yeah.
on it as the main show. And there's not,
Mm.
they can't really ruin it because it's not
Yeah.
there's nothing to ruin. It's a new thing. So
It's been ruined
I
already.
don't really mind what they do with that. So, it's
Yeah.
at least it's an opportunity for them to kind of indulge indulge themselves without it really
Yeah.
mattering and without it really contributing to the future of the show that much, if you see what I mean, because
Yeah.
they can have a play around when it's a spin-off, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Russell Tovey, as generally as an actor anyway, so I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
Even if it's absolute bloody rubbish, he's good in it, but we'll find out. Right. Two other quick things before we go into the first program of the month. Beth, I know last time, people were wondering last time on on the recent Dexter series, this is how hot off the presses it was last episode. You were watching the finale with your mum and dad straight after we finished last time, in about half an hour. So I want to know your thoughts on it, and then we'll ask Amanda the same as well, because I loved that last episode. I thought that really was well told. It was a great conclusion. Beth, what did you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I just thought that whole series was brilliant, to be honest. I think I just kind of I was blown away by it really because I just went in sort of, thinking, "Oh, I'll give this a go," with no sort of real expectations. It's not normally the kind of thing that I'd watch, but I just gave it a go and I was really amazed by how much I enjoyed it. And I thought the final episode was a really good wrap up of a really good series, to be honest. I thought oh gosh, forgotten his name. The actor that plays Praetor.
Yes, Amanda, who plays Praetor? I'll ask you then. You
Oh
know him.
God, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I know who you
God,
mean.
what's his name?
Yeah, I've not got my notes. I've just got Leon Praetor, and I know it wasn't Peter Stromovich. Is it Peter Stromovich? Is that right?
No,
Oh no, it wasn't.
what's his name?
actor from
Um,
Game of Thrones.
oh,
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage,
Peter
that's it.
Dinklage, that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I thought he was absolutely fantastic. I
yeah,
thought he was absolutely brilliant as Praetor. Really,
yeah,
really enjoyed him,
yeah.
especially in the final
Yeah.
episode. I thought he was really good.
Yeah. We'll give a
So
spoiler away here, Grant. I'll tell you how good the ending was of it. When you had Dexter killing him and saying he normally takes trophies everybody he kills. I'm not going to take a trophy of you, so I want to forget this. And then kills him. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
But
that was
seeing
really
him,
good.
your face, Amanda, was a picture and that it was. You thought it was that really
Yeah, well,
well done.
we knew it was going to end up killing him, but they saved it for
Yeah.
the last episode.
Yeah, and it was very, very well done indeed. That now there's a couple of rumours going around about this at the moment. So I'm just telling you this now. Apparently they're the room. Obviously, they're all got together now. They're writing the second season of it now. Apparently, they've just started. And I've done my research on this before. Apparently, they're not actually shooting it yet. They're starting shooting on the 13th of April next year. And apparently, Amanda, I've got a question for you. Amanda's the long-term Dexter fan here. What is significant about if they bring it out on the 1st of October next year?
I don't know. Is that when it first came out?
20 years ago, before that, in 2006,
Yeah.
apparently. Now, there's all kinds of rumours about the cast going around at the moment. And tell me, I'm going to ask Grant about. So, Grant, I know a good few of these people in the cast, right?
Um,
Vincent, oh my God, D'Onofrio, is it? Daredevil,
oh,
played the
Kingpin.
King. Yep, he's
Yeah.
in it as the main baddie, apparently.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
Kirsten, oh my God, Miss a lot, is it, from the Penguin?
Oh,
Yeah,
is she Sophia Falcone?
yeah,
I
that's the
can't
one.
remember.
That's
Yeah,
the one. Yeah,
yeah. I can't
she's
remember her
coming in as a
name.
new character called Lydia Ricky.
Oh,
And Jesse Plemons, who I think you used to. Do you ever always watch Breaking Bad, Grant?
yeah, yeah. He played. Oh, I can't remember the guy. He was the creepy guy. He tortured Jesse, wasn't he?
I don't
Uh,
watch it, so yeah,
yeah.
he's coming
No,
in
yeah.
as
He's a great actor. So
he's
he's good.
coming in as a character with the charming title of the Jaws Splitter.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh,
Paul,
Todd. That was his
yeah,
character. Todd. That was
Paul
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Dano is also due in it as well. Rumor
Oh, cool.
has
Yeah.
as the Yonkers Slayer,
Oh, wow.
and they've got Mads Mikkelsen, who I know from Hannibal as
Yeah.
a character called the Midnight Mangler coming in reputedly, and I thought that's a belting cast, that is.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
like A-listers. Look at all that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's I've heard. What do you reckon, Amanda? Will we get Grant to possibly watch season 2?
Maybe.
With that
Mhm.
sort of cast, Grant, who knows? So, anyway,
Yeah.
that's that
Give it
news
a
there.
go.
And I want to ask Beth very quick as well. We're going to go into more on this next month. Me and Amanda have been watching the beginning of Tracker season 3, which is Justin Hartley's procedural series about a man that gets paid money to find people. Beth's only seen the first episode, we've seen the first 2, but it's got Jensen Ackles in it as his estranged brother Russell.
Mhm.
Beth, what did you think of it then?
yeah,
First
I
impressions.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, like it's always a bit weird coming into things on like, the second or third series or whatever, but I thought it kind of made sense straight away what was going on, which is always
Yeah.
good. And like I thought they were really good characters, and it actually reminded me, I was saying before, it actually reminded me quite a lot of Supernatural because, it's kind of like two brothers on the road solving cases, like dealing with police and other authorities. So it did remind me quite a lot of Supernatural, and even like the brothers' personality are quite similar to Sam and Dean in some ways. So it did appeal to me in that sense, and I thought Jensen was really good. I think he's actually a really good actor because I do think that he's able to kind of bring something slightly new to every character, even though all of the characters that I've seen him play have actually been quite similar characters. So I've seen him as Dean, I've seen him as the guy in Countdown, I've seen him in
Mhm.
Tracker, and all of those characters, Dean and the other two characters, are actually quite similar in personality and stuff. And yet like Jensen manages to bring something slightly different to every single one of them, and I totally believe that they are different people. I mean, obviously, like it's difficult when you're kind of a high profile actor that's really well known for one particular role. I think it can obviously be really difficult to like differentiate yourself when you start new roles and kind of bring something new. But I actually think Jensen's doing a really good job. So yeah, really been impressed with it so far.
Yeah, I think you're going to love second episode 2. We're going to be very careful what we give away here, Amanda, aren't we? But
Yeah.
all I can say is, Amanda, without giving too many spoilers away, what did you tell me at lunchtime when I spoke to you at work today?
I'd seen a headline that made it look like Jensen Ackles' character got killed off. So I was really upset and I didn't want to watch it.
She was telling me that, Amanda, weren't you? I'm not clicking that article. He's
No.
suggesting he's died.
No.
No spoilers. All I'm going to say. But I took it for the team, Amanda, didn't I? For you, so we're watching
To
tonight.
reassure me.
Yeah. All I'll say is the second episode is brilliant. There's some really good set pieces in it. There's one where he goes on about cars, and Amanda was saying to me in the car, said, "Well, we think he could thrash this car," and I thought, but he like takes care of cars like Baby from Supernatural.
Yeah.
And this car gets bashed the hell out of, right? So that's all I'm going to say. Well, Beth, you're going to love it. Next time, Beth, you have to tell us if you're going to carry on with it, because I'll be intrigued to know that, okay? Don't worry about it, you aren't. Right, anyway, folks, onto the proper reviews now. There's been a lot of traction on our group chat over the past 2.5 weeks about one film. Amanda, do you want to tell us what happened here?
So I said I would watch War of the Worlds because I heard how bad it was, and I thought I'll take one for the team. It might be a bit entertaining.
Yeah.
And then everybody watched it.
I know.
Yeah.
And Grant's so happy with me because he
I know.
absolutely loved it.
Right.
I had a totally wonderful time watching it.
I'm going to give you all some stats before we go into Grant, because Grant's called this his film of the year. Right. Okay. I'm going to ask. I've got 4 stats here. I'm going to ask you all one after. I'll do one. I'll give the first one. It got 2.1 out of 10 on average from 1,372 ratings on Google. Amanda, on average, what says the average mark on IMDb out of 10?
I'd like to say 0.
2.5. Beth, what did this get out of Letterboxd out of 5?
Oh, out of 5?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 1.
Correct.
Yeah, I gave it a 1.
Right. Grant, you've got the best one here. What percentage mark on average is it got on Rotten Tomatoes?
I think it was actually 0, wasn't it, for a long time? But
It's not now.
Yeah.
It's not now.
Is it what, -1?
4%.
4%. Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, there were some crazy people on there going on about how good it was, and I was like,
What, like me?
watching the same film.
Yeah.
I've got one, actually. I've got a review that went up on Google. Do you want to hear a really absolute, completely rubbish? It's a really good review, but it's complete crap. Right, you want to hear it, you three?
Yeah.
Someone's put Tom Ridgely's War of the Worlds is more than just another adaptation of H.G. Wells' timeless novel. It's a bold reimagining of captures the anxieties, technologies, and human resilience of our present era. Told entirely in a screen-life format, the film transformed the alien invasion narrative into an intimate, tense, and utterly believable portrayal of survival in the digital age. I'm not going to carry on because it goes up 2.5 pages more. Grant.
Did we watch the same film?
I'm serious.
I'm just wondering, like, are there two versions of this film or something? Like what?
Like a social experiment, like 50% of the people got the good version and the other 50% got the naff version.
Well, it gets better. I read out the first line of the second paragraph. As Will Radford, Ice Cube delivers one of the most compelling performances of his career.
He was
It doesn't
amazing.
say much about his career, does it?
Right, it's going to be 2-2 now, actually. It says fuck all about his career.
Yeah.
Right, okay, we better give this a serious review now. I'm going to start with Amanda. Amanda, have you got anything good you want to say about this film?
Um, I've got some funny reviews that I've seen. I think the reviews are better than the film. There was one person that said I've seen IKEA manuals with more tension. And another person said, if you've ever wondered what it would be like to watch a film where Ice Cube spends 90 minutes arguing with a malfunctioning Roomba over world
Yeah.
domination, this is your cinematic paradise.
Oh, excellent, Amanda. Oh, that's really good, Amanda, that one. Now, Grant was cluttering our Facebook group chat last night with one-liners from the films. And
Yeah.
one of them, he actually got me setting up an emergency Zoom chat 'cause I thought he wanted to come on to Zoom.
Well, it's just, the whole plot was basically someone on Teams. It was like, get on Teams now, get on Team now. Like, no one in their right mind would, like, if there was an alien invasion outside your window, yeah, why would you just go straight on and call someone on Teams straight away? Going, you're not going to believe it.
It was shocking, actually, how much product placement ended up on this bloody thing.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing.
I've never seen a film do it like that before. Like, Beth, did you see the end bit of it about Amazon, the Amazon
Oh
drone?
God, yeah.
Yeah, that was a brilliant.
Ridiculous.
That was like it was better than the trench run, wasn't it, from Star Wars: A New Hope?
Oh.
The drone flying in between the legs of the
Oh.
tripods, and then it tipped over, and they had to get that homeless guy to ring him to that was my favorite.
Oh, dear.
And they were like, "Oh, you get the free internet for a year," and they were like, the homeless guy was like, "No, you'll spy on me." I mean, it had this cutting critique, didn't it, of the government interference, and then they're like, "Oh, tell him you get $1,000 free Amazon card," and he went yes, and he was like jumping between the lasers just to get this little drone that went flying up again.
Oh, never seen anything like it before. What was the crack he put on our chat last night about draining the data now?
Oh yeah, well that was what the aliens were doing, weren't they? They were obsessed with our data, wasn't they? So they had to like suck it. That's why they've come from space. They're a higher, superior intelligence, and they want to suck up your Facebook photos of your dead mum.
Yeah, but what we've all missed, guys, about this film is that it is clearly an incredibly well thought out like analogy for big corporations stealing our data. Like, I don't know how we've missed this. You know, it's just like clever analogy. Like,
It wasn't. Honestly, Beth, they went directly on the nose and said it at the end of the bloody film, didn't they? And he got asked to host a task force team to go and do it. And I was sat there thinking, I don't fucking believe what I'm seeing here. And that's free now. Amanda, is there anything else you want to add about this absolute monstrosity?
No, I was just trying to keep track of all the product placement. I don't think I got everything. There's Facebook, Amazon Prime delivery, Instagram, Zoom, Amazon
Google Maps. Apple Fitness, wasn't it? Oh, my favorite one was the fridge cam as well. I love that.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Yeah, you had my fridge down. But my favorite fact, they had a baby shower plot as well, the same as Madam Web as well. That was good.
Oh yeah.
You didn't come to my baby shower. You were too busy spying on everyone. And hacking my fridge.
It got me, Grant, when you started the film off and you said it begins and you put our Facebook chat. Oh my God, this is ridiculous so far. I've never seen storms like that before.
Yeah, that was brilliant. What the thing I loved about it was like the CGI in it was literally like. Have you ever seen the Sharknado films? It was kind of that level, wasn't it? You know, the kind of like direct to DVD kind of like that kind of weather was just like something out of Sharknado. And I think the design of the actual tripods was pretty cool, but I think they might have spent like 5 minutes. I mean, an AI thing could just create that in 2 seconds. It's better than that. I was walking around the place, and then if they had a difficult shot, it would suddenly get pixelated, wouldn't it?
It's just the fact that like, don't even ask me why. It was a friend of mine at uni that made me watch it. But it's the fact that I've
Yeah.
seen Sharknado and I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh God. Apparently, with it on a technical viewpoint of it, apparently they shot it here over lockdown. I think it was in 2020. Apparently,
Seriously.
yeah. Apparently, it's a lockdown film, and they shot it over about 3 months, and then
Oh,
spent over 3.5 years editing all it together.
yeah. Really?
I've got
That's
a.
brilliant.
I was telling Amanda this before, and I've got an opinion with this film. Was Amazon, knowing it was absolute rubbish, just
Yeah.
decided to release it and thought to myself, we'll build a rating system up by releasing the worst possible film we can actually release.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't
Because
awful. It was good.
bollocks.
I loved it.
It means
I
that
mean,
you
I've
Seen
got
think
the
anything
good
like it.
version to watch, so we
It
all
was
got
so
that
shit. It was
version.
brilliant. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I think they did it as they treated it as such a
Yeah.
dreadful film. If like, everybody's
The
going to
medium
bloody
was
want to
delay
watch
into
it.
the silliness, but yeah,
Oh,
I just love when he'd be watching the aliens be attacking his son, and then he'll just his coffee would fly out of his hand and go, oh no, and then just storm off, and then a minute later, like you'll get a team call, Dad, I'm back, or he'll check on his daughter's Apple Fitbit because it'll suddenly go down, and then it's go back up again. Like, yes, she's all right. Yeah. Yeah.
do you
Who
want
was
to
your
know?
favorite character? I love the boyfriend, the Amazon
Fucking,
driver.
I wanted the aliens to win. I wanted them to kill everybody. That's what I
Oh,
was like with the
yeah,
end
me
of
too.
it.
Vote for sharks to fall out of the sky.
Yeah,
Because that would have made it better.
yeah.
Do you want to know what Amazon, sorry, not correction, what Empire magazine called this review?
No,
They said prime nonsense, 1 out of 5.
yeah.
And they described it as this is weak, poor filmmaking. Apparently,
Yeah.
as Eminem's promo director, apparently it was. It said full of cheapo special effects, dumbass
Yeah.
plotting, terrible dialogue,
Yeah.
choice cut of dialogue, take your intergalactic asses back home, poor performances,
Oh, that was amazing. I love that
and
one.
a climax that sees an Amazon service saved the day.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if people wonder where that program was, we do tend to do a review program of our highlights of the year next episode. I think this one might end up on it, actually. I get the impression here, but some
Yeah.
award. But I don't.
Yeah.
Let's go around. Amanda, is there anything else you want to say for him? Well, I don't know. We want to mark this.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Beth, is there anything else you want to add about this nonsense?
Not really, just that I did not have high expectations and it lived up to the not high expectations.
Oh, sorry,
Um,
Beth. Yes, you have. You were watching it with a young child last night. The other
Oh
night.
yeah, I was watching it. Well, it was quite funny actually because I was watching it with this little boy that I babysit for, and he was supposed to be going to bed, and then
Mhm.
he came down and saw me watching it, and he really likes the other War of the Worlds film, the one with Tom Cruise in. So when he realised what I was watching, he insisted on watching it with me, and he wouldn't go back to bed. So I was like, fair enough, as long as you're quiet, you can stay. And we were watching it together, and he's 10 or 11, this kid, so he's like actually got something to say about the film, and it was so
Yeah.
funny. We were both just sat there, like every time something happened, we were both just laughing at how terrible it was. Like we were just like exchanging like quips about did they actually just say that and all of it. It was
Yeah.
quite funny.
Oh, it kind of says it all, doesn't it? For 10-year-old thinks it's atrocious. It says it all.
Yeah.
Grant, I know you're going to have a lot more you want to say about this film.
I'll try to think what else. I think. Oh, I loved Agent Coulson from Shield being in it.
Yeah, he was in it, wasn't he? I remember that
I
as
was
well.
just thinking, yeah, it makes sense now. You say it's in lockdown, so I was thinking he's quite a good actor. He's had a really successful. Eva Longoria, I love her, but she was very convincing as a NASA scientist, wasn't she? Like,
She was appalling. And it's ironic,
Yeah.
obviously, since then, she's obviously been in Only Murders, hasn't she?
yeah,
In the last
she was
season.
brilliant.
And she was brilliant. She really played
Yeah.
it well. In this, she
Yeah.
was absolutely bloody garbage. So. Grant, take it out. Was there anything positive you could take away from this film?
Well,
Apart from
every
Sorry, go on.
scene was positive. Yeah, it makes me want to buy an air drone.
Yeah, yeah, I believe you. Right. Oh
They
my
watch
God.
me. I want to join a disruptor as well. One of those.
Right. We have to mark this now. I don't know how we're going to mark this. Amanda, out of 10.
0.
No.
I'm going to give this 0. Beth.
What?
You see, I'm really struggling here because I'm just thinking, and I think I actually enjoyed it
Yeah.
more than the
Yes.
last episode of Doctor Who. I gave the last,
That was at -100.
and I gave the last episode of Doctor Who a 3 or a 4, I think. So
Yeah,
I'll have
yeah,
to give it 5 because I enjoyed it more than that at least. So
yeah.
Grant.
Um, 1,000 Amazon points. I don't know what it was. Yeah.
So in other words, he's got 5 out of 40.
Yeah.
A recommendation, right? So,
Yeah.
not in the bloody
To me, it was
slightest.
incredibly shit, but incredibly fun. So yeah, to me, it's like it's a 1-star film, but it's like a 15-star entertainment value. Yeah,
Oh,
I'd love to tell you what. I'd love to see it in the cinema. I bet it'd be amazing with a big audience.
oh, yeah, probably cracking up laughing. I think I agree with you. For entertainment, it was 10 out of 10. As an
I'd
actual
just love to
film,
see the bits when it's
0.
like, obviously there was downtime in the thing, and it was like watching the screen buffer and like the Google map watching the person. So they've seen the person escape the alien. You're just watching the Google map line moved up and down. It was crazy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And also another bit I loved when he tried to escape, because obviously like if an alien invasion was happening, you'd want to leave and see your kids that are outside. But no, he got DEFCON shut down, didn't he? And he was like banging the door, even though he's the IT expert who just undo that. It was just brilliant, wasn't it?
oh, God. You don't forget films like this, Harry, don't you?
No,
That's the
no,
show of
no,
it. So,
no.
right, anyway, let's move on to some
Film
proper
of the
film.
year.
God, I don't know about that. Right. Right. Okay. Let's move on to a proper art house film now. And because me and Amanda saw this on Saturday, and you saw this last night, Beth, didn't you, with your dad, so which we're going to talk about Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Now, I want to I'm going to start off with, I think I'll start off with this one because I know your dad's he's a Springsteen fan, isn't he, Beth?
yeah, he's a big Springsteen fan.
Yeah. Oh, I like one of my favorite albums is Nebraska all time. I think it's such a good album by Springsteen, and I do like Born in the USA as well. So I
Yeah,
thought that's when this was announced. I thought I wanted to see this straight away, and I really enjoyed this, John. I felt it was a film that took a while to get going because certainly it was a 2 hour film and it probably
yeah,
took about an hour to get going, if I'm honest with you. Talking about Springsteen coming off his river tour and then
yeah.
effectively having a breakdown while making Nebraska, which eventually led into Born in the USA. But when it got going after about an hour, I generally did think Jeremy Allen White, who played Springsteen, was absolutely brilliant, and it was. I don't think he really looked like Springsteen, but I
No.
get it. I think he had his mannerisms down to a T. And there's a lot of very subtle stuff in it. Because if he had contact lenses in, that were the same colour as Springsteen's eyes. I know they were.
Oh,
And then he wore a lot of very clothes that Springsteen would have worn at that stage. His hair was done quite similar. But I believed him. I really did so. Before I asked Beth, what did Beth think about it? Amanda, what did you think about this film?
I really enjoyed it. I don't know what I was expecting. I think it was darker than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit more fun with more music and things like that.
Yeah, it did get a bit bleak. For me, it got bleak. Yeah, and I think it kind of started off when you're bringing Stephen Graham in as his dad, and then he
yeah.
started beating his son up in the first 3 4 minutes. I thought,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this isn't going
Yeah.
to be much of a comedy, this.
Yeah.
That's for sure of it.
Well,
But yeah, Beth, what was your thoughts of the film?
Yeah, I agree with Amanda really. Like it I mean I don't think I necessarily thought it was going to be as light-hearted as some of the other biopics that I've watched, but I definitely wasn't expecting it to be as dark as it was. And I did really enjoy it. Like I did get into it, but at the same time, like it wasn't kind of my usual fair. Like it wasn't the kind of thing that I would normally watch. I tend to, when it's a biopic, I tend to prefer it if it's a little bit more Hollywoodized. And I
Mhm.
know some people don't like that. Some
Mhm.
people prefer it to be kind of more authentic, but I think sometimes, biopics like Bohemian Rhapsody or Rocket Man, I know they're a little bit more contrived and
Yeah.
they're probably not as accurate and
Mhm.
as true to real life, and they are a bit sort of exaggerated and all of that to make a good film, and they invent a sort of antagonist and all of that, and they kind of make it seem more glamorous than it actually was. So I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think for me personally, it makes for a more entertaining film. I did really enjoy this, but I thought it was quite slow, and it was
Mhm.
quite sort of, it was quite dark at points, and it was very sort of, I think it was probably a very faithful portrayal of
Mhm.
what Springsteen went through, but it was
Mhm.
a bit bleak, as you say. It was very entertaining. Like I did really enjoy it, but it was kind of one of those films where like nothing much really happens, if you know what I mean. Like
Mhm.
it stuff did happen, but at the same time, nothing really happened. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm what that sort of thing is. Sometimes it's a film that moves at a really slow pace. It felt real, to
Mhm.
be honest with you, straight away with it. The only thing I struggled a bit with this film was, and I thought it was very well done, was Jeremy Strong's performance as John Landell, Springsteen's manager,
Mhm.
where he was really Springsteen's rocking it, and he stood up for
Yeah.
him against a record company. But I kept thinking to myself, in a more Hollywoodish sort of film, his manager would have been having to go at his back on him on it, but his manager actually was backing him up all the way. And I thought to myself, it's a fascinating idea that was actually really where they did that. So, Amanda, how did you feel about Stephen Graham's performance in this? Because I know we both wanted to watch his for Stephen Graham, 'cause we both
Yeah,
absolutely love
he
him as an
wasn't in
actor.
it very much, but the bits that he was in, it was really good.
Yeah, he's such a good actor, he is, and he didn't. The bits he came in made a big impact in it straight away for me. How do you feel about
Yeah.
Stephen Graham's bits in it, Beth?
Yeah, I thought it was good. He's always a good actor. Like he wasn't, yeah, as you say, like he wasn't in it that much, but I thought the scenes that he was in, he was really powerful, obviously, like portraying Springsteen's dad, who obviously had his demons and Springsteen obviously had a very complicated relationship with his dad, and I think
Yeah.
kind of Stephen Graham like got that really well. So yeah.
Yeah, same for me as well. Now, I've not got anything else I want to add about this, but before I go around check with Amanda and Beth if there's anything else I want to talk about, Grant, is there any questions you want to ask us about this film?
Yeah. How were the actual live performances? Does he do Born in USA and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was really good. I thought he's not
Yeah.
Springsteen, but
Mhm.
Amanda, you read about this more than me, didn't you? About the
Yeah, I
backup.
listened to an interview on the radio, and the guy that played Springsteen said that they said to him, "We've got something in place if you can't do it, but we'd rather that you give it a try."
Yeah.
And he said Springsteen was on set for most of the time as well. So he was really nervous and he just like give it a try and ended up doing most of the songs. But he
Yeah.
said his throat really hurt afterwards and he just said, "Oh, I
Yeah.
was crying."
Yeah.
It's like that.
Apparently like Springsteen was really supportive to him as well. Like apparently he, as Amanda was saying, like he was really really nervous, as you
Mhm.
would be to be playing an icon. But apparently
Mhm.
like Springsteen was really really helpful. He kind of like constantly gave him tips and things and kind
Yeah.
of helped him with his like mannerisms and stuff, and like tried to sort of help him mimic him essentially, and sort of they spent a lot of time together kind of with him trying to copy Springsteen essentially, so which is quite nice.
Yeah, I agree completely with it. So,
Mhm.
right, Amanda, is there anything else I want to add about this film?
No.
Beth, anything else you want to mention? You didn't have your 10-year-old with you again watching this film, did you?
No, I went with my dad, which was
Oh, a
nice.
slightly more
Okay.
older 10-year-old then,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
because yeah, my dad really likes Nebraska as well, and he was saying
Oh,
he'll have to re-listen to that album now. I have to say it's not my cup of tea, that album. I do like Bruce Springsteen. I like a lot of his stuff, but
yeah.
that's not my favorite album, I have to admit.
Oh,
But
I think it's Nebraska's Land is a Marmite album, really. You're either going to love it, and I love the album, or you're actually going to sat there
Yeah, I
thinking,
love it. I think it's
what an
amazing.
absolute pile of, yeah, otherwise, right?
Well,
But
it was just recorded on a 4-track tape, wasn't it? They just
yeah,
remastered it and then it's
yeah.
released it
There
as it
was
was.
there
So,
was quite a
yeah,
big scene in it, Grant, to one for a bit, where they're on about where they're trying to transfer it on tape on the studio,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and Springsteen kept rejecting it, saying it doesn't sound like the
yeah,
tape, doesn't sound like the tape, and I mean, they had
yeah,
all kinds of trouble with it. And
yeah.
it's well, if you watch it, if you get a chance to watch it, man, I recommend it
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
away.
most of them. I mean, I've read his autobiography, so I know the kind of background to it.
Yeah,
He had a crazy life, like he kind of because his mum and dad abandoned him at 16, didn't he? Just lived by himself, and like he actually lived in like above a surf shop or something like that, under a surf shop, and he kind of like filled that void with like performing and all that, but he just didn't have. He's one of the people he lives on stage, but outside the stage, without the adulation and all that, he just would crumble, wouldn't he? It just come to a head, didn't it, around that time? So I'd be
yeah,
fascinated to watch it. Yeah, so yeah,
yeah. It's
yeah,
worth watching. I'm gonna give it a mark, and we'll move on. I'm going to give this
yeah.
9 out of 10. I'm going to
Ooh.
struggle to see a better film than that this year. Me, really, really enjoyed this. Beth.
I'll give it an 8. I feel like it was a really good film, but not necessarily my favorite kind of film, but it was really good and very enjoyable.
Amanda.
9.
Well, bloody hell, I expect a 9 of Amanda then. Because mine.
Jensen Ackles make a cameo. Is that why?
No, no, saying that actually, mind you, there was a
Was
scene
he
in it
playing
when
Steve Van Zandt?
there was a scene in it, Grant, where Jeremy Allen White, who plays Springsteen, went topless. So I think that's what's done it, right?
Oh, I get it now.
No, no,
Yeah.
it's not my type, to be honest.
Oh,
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, we've got God, time there to right. We'll get on to the next one then. We're going to do a completely different change in tone now, and I've not made any notes of this. I don't watch this. Celebrity Traitors.
yes.
Now, I'm going to ask Beth first of all on this one. What season are we up to with Celebrity Traitors?
The first
It's
series.
yeah, it's only the first series.
Oh,
They've never
right.
done it before. But oh my God, it is so good. It
Oh,
is
it's been
so
amazing.
good.
Right, we
It's
better,
just
for people like me and Amanda, that I know nothing about the concept of Celebrity Traitors, let alone traitors. Amanda, is there anything you want to ask Beth and Grant?
Which celebrities were on it?
Always
Steve,
loads.
is there Stephen
yeah,
Fry
they've
on it?
got
Is Stephen Fry
Yeah,
on it,
yeah,
Stephen
right?
Fry.
yeah,
Yeah.
Stephen Fry was on it. He's gone out now, but they had a
Mhm.
really good lineup actually. They've got yeah, they had like Stephen Fry,
Jonathan Ross.
yeah,
Alan
Jonathan
Oh,
Carr.
Jonathan
Ross,
Ross, oh my
Alan
God.
Carr,
Yeah, they've got
yeah,
Tom Daly, Claire Balding, Cecilia. I can't remember her surname now. The
Celia
actress.
Imrie,
That's it. Cecilia Imrie.
yeah.
Yeah. They've got Joe Wilkinson, Nick Mohammed, Lucy Beaumont, the rugby player Joe Marler. I like him. I had never heard of him before because I don't follow rugby, so he's been really good. And yeah, it's been loads. Yeah, from like Tom Daly. I think I said that. Yeah, yeah, but they're all they're all dropping like flies though, aren't they? They're getting there.
I know,
Yeah,
loads of
it's
them are
hard to
out.
remember. Oh,
So good.
Paloma Faith was on it as well. Yeah,
Oh,
she
shit,
was.
wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
explain
yeah,
to me then, Celebrity Traitors then, obviously, it's two teams, isn't it? Am I right with this?
yeah,
And they compete against each other. So,
Kind of,
yeah.
yeah. So it's basically it's like a group of people. Normally it's not celebrities, but this is a celebrity special. And it's a group of people that get sent to this remote castle. I think it's somewhere in Scotland.
Yeah.
And they basically kind of live in this castle, and essentially most of them are faithful, but
Yeah.
3 of them are traitors. So the job of the traitors is to murder the faithfuls and
oh, God.
try and not be detected as
Oh,
traitors until the end of the game. So if they get to the end of the game and there's a traitor left, then the traitor wins. If they get to the end of the game and the faithfuls have managed to banish all of the traitors, they've managed to work out who the traitors are, then the faithfuls win. So it's a bit like Wink Murder, essentially.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
every night the traitors kill somebody, and then the faithfuls have to try and work out who the traitors are, essentially. And they do challenges and stuff and like things along the way. And then they have a round table every night where they sit and discuss as a
Yeah.
group who they think the traitors are, and they have to vote for somebody that they think is a traitor. It's really good.
Oh, it's brilliant, yeah. Because what makes it so great, because you, the audience, you know who the traitors are, so you're just watching people like have no idea, trying to figure it out, but then they've got theories and clues and all that, and then they act on it, and then sometimes they go down these weird rabbit holes, and then and then like people like that that guy from Line of Duty, Beth, was it Nick Mono? What was his name?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
because he was an actor, they thought, oh, he'd be a great traitor, and he was over the top, wasn't he? And he was spying on
yeah,
people. And then when they cornered him, he got so angry. He like he got the bitterest response. He
yeah,
was like, "I never wanted to be a traitor. I've been telling you." And he was like, "I'm afraid."
yeah.
And then he just stormed off. He just went
Yeah.
like that.
I love the fact as well. Like
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes they just get suspicious of somebody because of
yeah,
the way they behave. And then it
yeah,
like basically just turns out that it's just their personality. And it cracks me
yeah,
up. Like it's like
yeah.
with the Kate, what's her name?
Oh,
Oh,
Garraway, yeah,
Kate Garraway is on it.
yeah,
And they initially were all like really suspicious of her.
yeah.
And then there was like they were speaking to them and they were like, yeah, initially I thought it was Kate because she was just a little bit over the top. But then I realized that's just Kate. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Alan Carr's been incredible, hasn't he?
oh, Alan Carr's a traitor and he is
Yeah,
so good. He's so good. You just like no one's suspecting him because he's Alan. And it's like
yeah, yeah,
they're all like look, and he's like he managed to murder Paloma Faith in plain
yeah,
sight by
yeah,
touching. They had to murder somebody in plain sight,
yeah,
and he did it by they had to do it by like touching somebody's face. So and
yeah.
they decided that Alan was the only
With the
one that could
poison
get away with
pollen.
it. The
Yeah,
poisoned pollen. They had to like
yeah.
touch
He
his face.
picked up his black dahlia, didn't he? And Drew fell it, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
and
and then yeah,
they
she slowly
decided that.
died.
They decided Alan was the only person that could get away with touching somebody's face. So he murdered
Yeah,
Paloma because he was like, oh, you got
yeah,
something on your face, love. And like all
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Brilliant.
It's
Now, obviously,
brilliant, yeah.
then, okay, what's been your? I'll ask Grant this first. Then, what's been Grant's highlight of the series so far?
My highlight's been the round table where it went to a tie break. That was just incredible because they both voted for if you vote for the same person and because it's a numbers game, so whoever gets the most votes gets banished. But sometimes it's just even, and then they go back and you have to vote for those two people, just those two people, and go again. But normally they kind of like people change their mind, and then the people who are names can't vote, so they lose two votes. So, but normally it's one person will decide who's gone out. But then they drew again, so they had to get the chest of was it the chest of chance, and then the people who were nominated to be banished had to pick up a chest, and whoever had a shield in it was safe, and the other one would die. So yeah, that's never happened. It's never happened on any version of Traitors, and I've watched thousands. I've watched thousands of episodes of Traitors. I watched the American, the Australian, the Canadian. I'm watching the Irish one at the minute as well, actually, on Daily Motion.
What's the word?
So
What's the word, Grant? Here? Obsession, is it?
yeah, yeah. Because Jonathan Ross is a super fan as well. He loves it. But I was reading
Ross
because
is brilliant.
he was made a traitor. He's told people that they're definitely doing a series two, apparently, of it. He's told some of his celeb mates don't go on it because it's really hard being a traitor. He hated lying to everyone. He said he loved the experience, but it was just difficult, like really hard. So you don't know how difficult it is once you're there. Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny because it's funny because it's like it is kind of trashy reality TV, but like
Yeah.
I'm not normally into reality TV. Like
Yeah.
it's very rare that I
Yeah.
enjoy reality TV shows, but this is genuinely like gripping. It's
Oh yeah,
really
it's such drama.
interesting. Like
Yeah.
it's just got a lot of kind of really interesting like psychology and sort of the way that people
Yeah.
interact with each other, and it's just
Yeah.
really fascinating to see like the dynamics that evolve
Yeah.
and the way they go after each other and kind of like
Yeah.
herd mentality and like
Yeah.
when they all gang up on someone. It's just really fascinating. It's kind
Yeah.
of I would say that it's kind of high. Well, I would class it as like highbrow reality TV, like a bit like The Apprentice. It's kind of like actually
Yeah.
got something to say for itself.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Brilliant.
totally agree with you. Amazing
Brilliant.
TV.
Now, obviously, before we get you to the market, is there anything that you've not enjoyed about it so far, particularly?
Uh, Not particularly. Anything I'd say about it, because it's celebrities, it doesn't really have the kind of like the darkness of the kind of normal show because they've got money. It's for charity. They're not like in the civilian one, the normal version. They'll be like they're never going to see 100 grand, are they, in their life? Or no, 250 grand, are they? So they would like they would just lie, cheat to get that money. So you see probably more of a darker side. So there's more gameplay in it, and also the celebrities are quite thick on this one. They've not voted one traitor out yet.
Oh.
But it's been good to
Well,
watch.
I
It's
can't
been
believe
great.
they've not got anyone yet. Can't
Yeah,
believe it.
yeah,
God, some people up sometimes, it really does. So,
yeah.
Amanda, is there anything you want to ask Grant or Beth about this before we wrap up? Amanda?
No.
So I did. We said then, right. Well, Amanda, should we join in and start watching this series, play catch up then?
Yes. Yeah, do it.
No, I might get obsessed, to be honest. I don't have time for it.
You'd be a
Do
great
it,
traitor.
do it.
Well, you know straight away with Amanda, if you got Amanda on it, she should be stabbing all the men in the back, whether they're traitors or not.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
I think I'd get caught out straight away, though, because someone would just
Yeah,
look at me and go, is it
And
you? And I'll start laughing and I sorry, it's me.
yeah, I'm sorry.
even if it's you or not, yeah. So,
Yeah.
right. Okay, guys. Yeah, seriously. Grant, what are you giving this out of 10, mate?
10.
Oh, what? Positive thinking, Beth.
I'm gonna give it a 10 as well, simply
Woo!
because I've genuinely not been as entertained in a long time. So
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Such good
Brilliant.
TV. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, guys, would you believe we've done 55 minutes already here today? Would you believe?
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick break, folks. Yeah, I knew we'd go on to 2 hours today. And a second part of this episode, we're going to do Gen V Season 2. And we'll make people wait what the rest are. So we shall see you all in. Obviously, I would say, Amanda, what should we say? 2 shakes of the dice. Oh, Amanda's gone quiet on me. She's been shy tonight. We'll see you all soon, guys.
Oh.
Ah.
not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guy.